Hello there, everyone. This is Omni. Ooh, sorry. Hello, everyone. This is Omni here to review Razorhawk from Age of the Primes, Leto class, Wave 1? Well, no, I think Wave 2, maybe? I'm not sure. Wave 3? I don't know. And I just want to say that that toy guy had mentioned this before. This is kind of a, whatever, a Blair, I think it was what he's mentioned, a Blair of a toy, unless you have a sentimental value to the mold or the toy. The original toy I do. I have you're probably wondering, why didn't you get Tigerhawk then, if you had such a connection? I wasn't collecting Transformers back then. I'd stopped collecting Transformers since I was a child. Because, I don't know, just the puzzle aspect in transforming, I guess, just didn't interest me or something? I don't know. I just stopped collecting them when I don't know, I just stopped collecting them versus, like, collecting other action figures. But I've recently started up, and it was really nice. This is really nice that they redid this recolor, the Razor Claw, which apparently also actually did show up in the old 1999 Transformers universe or something, as it's also respectively a repaint of Tigerhawk back in the day. But anyway, I have a sentimental value to Tigerhawk. That Transmetal 2 figure that had the little shield, which this is something I wish this could have had. I know that's not what the mold was. They changed it, but I really think that mask would have been super cool. That used to be a mask, a hawk mask that you put over the tiger head, that would suck away into the tiger's neck. That was the Transmetal 2 part, because Transmetal 2s could do, well, Transmetals could always do a third transformation, which is like a vehicle animal mode. Cheetor had jets, Rat Trap had wheels, and then Optimus Prime had a surfboard. They weren't always like super extravagant, but they always had the thing. So the Transmetal 2s basically had the same thing. And technically this was the first time Tigerhawk was a Transmetal, so it technically should be Transmetal, but I think it was under the Transmetal 2 banner. And it was like $20 back then, which was a lot, especially for a kid. When I was only like given, I usually would get like a $5 Transformer, which is like the small little, I don't remember what they called them. I think they called them something. It was basically the core class, but not core class. So when I got this guy, it was like a special thing, and my grandfather got me it as a kid, back in 1999. Wow. Sentimental thing. I thought it was the coolest toy. It was one of the coolest toys. I was so thankful. Anyway, this reminded me of that moment reminded me of my grandfather as well, and how, like, he would, back then, remember, $20, again, it was a lot, especially for a kid, but he spent it, and he would do all these amazing things as a grandfather. That's what grandparents do. But it was surprising to me because of how much work he did to get that money. And now as an adult, I realized that, like, anyway, that's what this embodies. So I really love it, even though it's very awkward to transform. It's very weird. It took like, if you watch the unboxing transforming video, it was a 20-minute video, because I couldn't figure out how to transform it. It's very complicated, and I don't think I even transformed it completely. But it's almost a perfect transform. You can't tell certain parts of it. Again, I could have transformed it incorrectly as well, so that might be the thing. But it's also kind of like that toy guy had said, it's a little bit of a messy transformation, because of how many moving parts this thing has as like part of the transformation, and it's kind of crazy. Like everything rotates, almost everything rotates. These move to the back. Oi. Oi. God. Like, look at this. It's so messy. Just so you know, folks, yes, I don't edit my stuff, so you are watching this live. You are watching this, well, not live, but you're watching this in real time, is what I was going to say. Because I don't edit things, and so I'm like, and then I have to transform it. I have to transform it. I can't just, like, pretend. Oh, I'm not gonna be pretending. But, oh, what the how does this... I need to leave that alone. I will be transforming in this in real time, is basically what I was saying. It's live. Not live again. Oh my god, why do I keep saying that? It's not live, but it is... Oh my god. It is transforming it without a time lapse. Or without editing out the transforming part. Okay. So you get that. It's like a mess. I don't know how like to show you. Like I'm not sure how to do step by step. I probably should follow the instructions, which every transformer toy does come with instructions. I like the extra challenge of trying to do it without the instructions. That way I can do it without the instructions consistently. Oh my god, this is like so weird. This is like so awkward. How did I... so that later down the road, we don't... Oh my god, what the later down the road, I can just transform it normally. My god, this is weird. Okay, does this not go... What the hell? Hello? Is this not moving? Is this... Oh my god, how does this... Okay, okay. My god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. No? No? Am I not? No? Is this not... Do I need to go that... Oh, I gotta... Do I need this to go down? No? Yes! Yes, okay. Oh my god. Okay, see, these... His transformation is pretty cool, but it's like, you can tell... Like, it looks cool where parts are, like... sit, but then you realize that you're like, oh, it's because it's so weird. It's just because it's so weird that it has to be, that it transforms that way. Like, this is so freaking weird. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, okay. This goes into here. This is a leader class, by the way, so there's like a million steps to this. How many steps are there? 43 steps, and I'm like just like completely cutting through like most of those steps because I'm just like, whatever. This is not how this works, but whatever. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. 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 Oh my god. Oh my god. Get out of the way. Okay. He's got pretty good articulation, by the way. His legs are ratcheted. And then he's got thigh swivel. He does not have any leg swivel, or leg swivel, ankle swivel, or knee swivel. But he does have knees that go past 90. So that's cool. Let's transform that part because that's not technically his big old claw foot. is not there. Technically, it goes into here, and then you do that, and let's call it. All right. Once we get him to robot mode. Okay, I'll show you more. Oh my god. Oh my god. So his back just like completely like. Oh my god. What the hell? His backpack wings. I forgot. How does that come in? Oh, it just straps into the. It just straps into the back, I think. Oh, I know what happened. I know what's going on. Okay. Okay. And then the chicken legs. Oh god. Oh my god. You can tell I'm not a Transformer centric. I collect Transformers as far as the Age of the Primes and some of the other ones, some of the other stuff that I saw on Target. But you can tell I'm not really Transformers aficionado. Doing it live though, doing the live. That's still my shtick, is that I don't do anything with editing, and I never will, because I don't know how. That's really the real, that's the true real reason, is actually because I just don't know how. Okay. 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 Back in. Get back in. All right, there we go. Oh, damn it. Okay. Okay. I just knocked it out of alignment. So you have to be careful when posing. It'd be very deliberate, because otherwise it'll start coming apart again. Shoot. Alright. Ui, there he is transformed. Wow. Sorry, that took like way too long. I like his head sculpts also, as pointed out in other reviews. It's pretty dang cool. It's like really menacing and stuff. I love the color scheme. Just the posing, you have to be careful, like I said, because you could misalign things. But look, you can like really get him into a pose, you know, if you're careful. So he's really poseable, and he's almost like he like this. I was like looking at pictures. I was like, he looks very close to the original. Even though it's obviously not the original, and it's not like a studio series, and I don't know, they're doing studio series Beast Wars like that. Anyway, he's what I remember. Like this is what I would think would be the future version of him, and like, he's cool. I love the color scheme. I love that this is actually also was an original. This is not like an original repaint, because it actually was a repaint back in 1999. So I feel like I didn't get this version back then, and now I have it now. So it's a really cool little figure. So anyway, thank you for watching like 5 minutes of awkward transforming and me talking about Razor Claw, which is the darker colored version of Tigerhawk, which was one of my favorite toys as a kid. that my grandfather got me that was so very special. We miss you, Grandpa. We miss you, Lulu. We miss you, Lulu. Anyway, always remember, you are worthy. You are loved. You belong. And you can do wonderful things. Keep your star shining. And we'll always be looking for you in the night sky. Going off air.